Narrator. Long ago, in the mountains of ancient China, there lived 3 old monks. They had no names, no possessions, and no home. They carried nothing with them but laughter. They were known across the land as the 3 laughing monks, because wherever they went, laughter followed. Scene 1. Entering a village. One sunny morning, the 3 monks walked into a small village. They stopped in the busy marketplace, looked around quietly, and then, suddenly, began to laugh. At first, the villagers stared, confused. "Why are they laughing? What's so funny?" they whispered. But the laughter was contagious, deep, warm, and full of life. Soon the children began to laugh, then the shopkeepers, then the elders. Within minutes, the whole village was echoing with joy. It didn't matter who was rich or poor, strong or weak. Everyone was laughing together, like one big family. When the monks finally left, the people noticed something strange. The air felt lighter. The world felt brighter. Scene 2. The message without words. The monks never spoke. They never preached or explained what they were doing. Their laughter was their teaching. And though they never said it aloud, their message was clear. Life itself is beautiful. You don't need a reason to be happy. Just being alive is enough. They wandered from village to village, leaving behind waves of joy and wonder wherever they went. People began to see them not as holy men, but as mirrors, reflecting what was already inside everyone, the simple, natural joy of being alive. Scene 3. The passing of a monk. Years passed, and the 3 monks grew very old. One winter morning, they arrived at a quiet town. They sat beneath a tree, watched the falling snow, and laughed softly together, just as they always had. That night, one of them passed away in his sleep. When the villagers heard the news, they rushed to see what would happen. Everyone thought, surely now the other 2 will cry. Surely this is the end of their laughter. But when the sun rose, the 2 remaining monks came out of their hut and began to laugh again, louder than ever before. Scene 4. The funeral of joy. The villagers were shocked. "How can you laugh?" one asked. "Your friend is dead." One of the monks smiled and said, "Our brother has finally won. For years we wondered who would die first. Now he has beaten us to the great mystery." The villagers helped prepare the body for cremation. They wrapped their friend in a simple robe, placed him on the pyre, and lit the fire. But as the flames rose, something incredible happened. Fireworks exploded. Bright colors burst into the sky, red, gold, blue, and the sound of laughter echoed through the crowd. The villagers gasped in amazement. The old monk, before his death, had secretly hidden firecrackers in his robe. It was his final joke, his last gift of joy to the world. Scene 5. The wisdom of laughter. As the fireworks faded, the 2 monks turned to the crowd and said softly, "Do you see? Even death is not an enemy. It is part of the dance, part of the laughter of life." And once more they laughed, not out of disrespect, but out of deep understanding. They knew that everything in life, joy and sorrow, birth and death, is part of the same great story. Scene 6. The journey continues. After the funeral, the 2 monks packed their few belongings, a bowl, a walking stick, and their endless laughter, and walked toward the setting sun. Their laughter echoed through the valleys, across rivers and forests, reaching the hearts of those who listened. People said that wherever the sound of their laughter was heard, the earth itself felt more alive. Ending scene, the eternal message. Years later, when both monks were gone, the legend of the 3 laughing monks remained. Parents told their children the story. Travelers told it in tea houses. And even now, in some small temples in China, you can find statues of three monks laughing together, a reminder of their timeless teaching. Don't take life too seriously, laugh deeply, love freely, and when the time comes to leave this world, leave it with a smile. Soft music swells, flute and wind chimes fade into silence. Closing narration, motivational tone. So next time life feels heavy, remember the three laughing monks. You don't have to understand everything. You don't have to control everything. Just breathe, smile, and laugh. Not because life is perfect, but because laughter makes it so.